It'll be Speaking of Art with Reg Gassian. Somewhere in Tuscany, Steve Houdon. Mighty Mock, Nick Boyd. EL Lonely Charlie, Ryan Guy. EL Citadel, Mario Bayerjean. Raise U20, Jason Woodward. Buck and Better, Sam Filion. Big Journey gets Samara Johnson, Cocktail, Carol, and Doug Brown in the second tier. Somewhere in Tuscany, acting up a little bit for Steve Houdon. He's trying to collect him. The other 8 are into the backstretch, picking up speed. They're often pacing. There goes Mighty Mock, charging right out to take the lead. EL Citadel is up on the outside. Speaking of Art has come away from the gate in third. Buck and Better is on the advance from fourth. Another 2 back to EL Lonely Charlie. Raise You 20 is ahead of Big Journey. Then comes Cocktail Carol and the trailer after the early break in stride. Somewhere in Tuscany. They're by the opening quarter in 28 4/5 and they move in front of the grandstand for the first time. Nick Boyd has Mighty Mock on the lead, and he's controlling the tempo. EL Citadel follows in the 2-hole. Buck and Better is third. Speaking of Art, the fourth one. Reg Gassian with a decision to make, and he will likely come to the outside first over and does just that. EL Lonely Charlie follows him to the outside. Raise You 20 is further back in the field. Big Journey out of the backfield. Then comes Cocktail Carol way back to Somewhere in Tuscany. By the half they go in 57 4. It's Mighty Mock on the engine. EL Citadel looks live in the pocket. Speaking of Art is moving up on the outside quickly from third. Buck and Better is the fourth one. Fifth on the outside comes EL Lonely Charlie. On the inside, no racing room for Raise You 20, Big Journey. Next is Cocktail Carol and Somewhere in Tuscany. 3/4 of a mile in 1:28 2. The teletimer is on the side of Mighty Mock and Nicholas Boyd. They're doing all they can. Speaking of Art is second. EL Citadel is begging for racing room for Mario Bayerjean with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Mighty Mock is all in. Down the center of the racetrack comes Speaking of Art. EL Citadel is charging up the inside, way out wide for EL Lonely Charlie. Any one of these 4, it's tight on the line. Speaking of Art, maybe with a nose decision, but it's a photo.